Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching SEV Network Gaming, and we've got Shoot, Kill, War, Twitch,
War Dog, War Man, War Dude, how y'all doing? Just don't call me late for dinner as long as it's vegan.
So let's talk about innovation. Right now, we have Nintendo making some moves.
Yeah.
Very interesting, and some other people. So let's talk about innovation in gaming.
You want to jump first? You want me to jump off the plane
Go ahead.
I go first.
And specifically, gaming consoles.
Gaming consoles.
Okay.
Got it. I commend, what do you think, Lips? Nintendo for having the cojones to go out there and do this. Really, with the Nintendo Switch, it's something different, especially when you have all these people running around on their phones. I commute into New York City from Jersey every morning, and no one lifts up their head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're on there playing their little games or whatever. And I think that's a really good idea, being able to have something that's mobile. And they're going back to their roots. Think about the Game Boy. I mean, that was epic, man. Who didn't have a Game Boy? I didn't, but, you know, I'm the type of guy where if my console is in my house, that's where I'm going to play it, or wherever it's set up. But I definitely think they're going to have a really good niche. Because they know. They've done it before with the Game Boy. And I think with the Switch, being able to play on a run, or go over your buddy's house, like you and I were gamers. If I was going over your place, I would take my Switch, bring it over, and, you know, vice versa. So I definitely think they're on to something. And again, I think that, and I think you had mentioned this, they're kind of filling out the water a little bit to see what what PlayStation's going to do and what.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, they sat back and watched, and Xbox is coming out with a new Xbox. PlayStation's coming out with a new PlayStation. They're like, well, they ain't coming out with nothing handheld.
Right.
So why don't we just throw two and two together?
Exactly. And the thing is, Nintendo, we said this on the last show, they need to come out with some better games. They really do. You know, you can't depend on Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, and Mario Brothers to carry, and Zelda to carry your system. Reach out into the independent market. I keep telling you guys this. Reach out into the independent. Reach out. Snag some of these new ideas and put them on your system. If you guys need any help making games, I'm telling you, SEV Network, we got what you guys are looking for. Years and years of experience, right? We got years and years of experience playing this stuff. And, I mean, I'm going to ask you this question. Are you going to buy a new Nintendo? Not the Nintendo. Are you going to buy a new Xbox?
I don't know. I mean, the Xbox I got, I think still got a lot of improvement that they can do to it. I mean, to me, it's just like they're taking something that they could do a lot of improving to and switching it and making something new when they still have something they could make probably a lot better.
They haven't pushed it to its limit yet. Not even close. And I keep telling people, these things aren't cheap.
No.
You're paying $300, $400 for these things, depending on the gigabytes you're buying. You know, for 500 gig, you're paying like $350. And that's even if you want to get an extra controller and some of the other trimmings that go with the game system, and the stuff is expensive. So I have an Xbox One right now. Am I going to run out there and buy the S? No. Am I going to go out there and buy the Scorpio? No. Why? First of all, I tell people, I love you guys at Nintendo. Not Nintendo, I'm sorry, Xbox. Getting mixed up here. But I'm not going to spend that money. You haven't pushed the regular Xbox One to its limits yet.
That's right.
I'm not dropping another $400 on a system. And I don't have a 4K TV, so why am I going to go buy the S?
Sure.
If you don't have a 4K TV, you're not going to get 4K graphics, so why waste the money, right? So
that's true. Because now it's basically you got to go out and buy a new system and you got to buy a new TV to go with that.
Yeah.
Some of these new TVs ain't cheap anymore.
They're not cheap. So, again, guys, you know, you came out with a system, and the thing was, someone was asking me that at work the other day. Are you going to get, you going to get the new Xbox? I'm like, no. I said, the problem I have is, it's not like they came out with the Xbox One, and then 2 weeks later, like, hey, I got an idea. Why don't we come out with the S? This stuff was in development years ago. When we were playing the 360, they were making a new Xbox One. So why didn't you take all those ideas, put them into one powerful machine, and come out with that machine instead of making people buy 2 other Xboxes or 3 different Xboxes or, 2 different PlayStations? It makes no sense.
I mean, it makes it look like it's just like that money-hungry world. They just want to make more money. All they want to do is make something new, put a bigger price tag on it, and every little kid's out there, hey,
They
got a new system. I want to get the new system. all my friends got the new system. I don't want the Xbox anymore. I wanted the new system.
Yeah,
And,
and
you're gonna
that's
have
sad.
parents run out there and buy it.
And
crazy.
it's true. And veteran gamers like myself, I know what they're doing. I'm not going to fall for it. If my Xbox One can play the same games, I don't need 4K graphics. I'm going to stick with what I have, and I'm going to play it till the wheels fall off. I'm not running out there wasting another $400, $500 on a system that plays the same games as a regular Xbox One, and the graphics might be a little bit. Again, that depends on the developer.
True.
You know, if developers are making games or the graphics are a little bit subpar, there's no sense in having something in 4K, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. So, save your money and give us better software. Screw the hardware. You guys got a powerful machine already. Remember that, okay? Software, not hardware. So, that is it, man. I'm not really. I'm not. Before, when a system would come out, dude, I would be excited. I'm just like, give me some good effing games, man. Give me something original. And there's nothing out there. I think the what's that? Help me out here. What are we talking
Battlefield?
about? Nah, F Battlefield, man. I'm done with
Duty?
Battlefield. I'm done with Call of Duty. They got a new Call again. I'm done with Call of Duty.
Well, they got the new
Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon.
I'm looking forward to Ghost Recon.
That looks real good. Open world, a lot to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing new, but I think that because that format has been tried before. You know what I mean? Far Cry.
Yeah.
Far Cry, they got it down to a science, so I think they probably borrowed some of the stuff off of Far Cry, but at least they're making an attempt to vary something. It's not because the original Ghost Recon games, them things were no effing joke. Those were like Sims, man. Where you got guys hiding in the bushes and they're 300-400 yards away from you creeping. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was like real war. But again, people don't like to get they don't like their games hard, so they nerfed everything down, and this is what they morphed it into. But at least I guess it's a fresh fresh start and see where it goes. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Speaking of Far Cry, like you were before, they were like jumped all over the place though, because from what they made the last one, it was like you were in a prehistoric time. You were a caveman.
Oh, primal. Yeah, they did. They
really went from like I want to say like a drug lord type of thing, and then they went right to the caveman.
You're a caveman.
Yeah, I mean it's awesome. I got it. I love the game. It's just like from where they jumped from and what they switched it to.
That's a serious jump.
I mean, you're fighting saber-toothed tigers and big woolly mammoths and stuff now from fighting a drug lord.
I didn't even think about that. But it's true. Yeah, you went from fighting drug lords and running on speedboats to jumping on a saber-toothed frog. Yeah, they had saber-toothed frogs back then. And so I don't know. It's going to be interesting in these next few months to see what's going on. Again, summertime is always dry season for games. I tell people, put games out in the summer too. We game all year round. They want to save everything for the Christmas rush. F that, man. Put games out all year round. Quit saving stuff and quit sitting on stuff.
That's it.
So that is it, man. What do you think, guys? I think we are done for this week, for this show, for this episode. Mr. Clips, anything you want to add? Anything you want to say?
No, I think we pretty much narrowed it down and hope Nintendo comes out with something real good this time.
Knock the socks off of people. If you haven't done so, hit that sub button. Get your friends, get your family, get your pets to sub to the channel. I'm more your Clips. Thank you all for joining us. Come back now and you hear.
Peace.
Yeah.